How about you, Dorrit? What's coming up for you when we talk about pleasure?
I'll try not to cry today. um, well, my mind went to my youth, and I don't know. I've always felt like guilty for having pleasure, and I don't mean just sexual pleasure. I mean a massage, enjoying a glass of wine, just the me time. That was probably the people pleaser in me, and everyone before me, that kind of a thing. So every time I kind of took that liberty to enjoy myself, I felt guilty. I felt that I had deserved it, or that I was doing something that was for everyone else, but it wasn't for me. And that was really difficult. So when I went through the Leadership by Heart education, and we do all these therapies in that regard, and things started coming up to me, and I was weeding out a lot of that old stuff that wasn't good for me. And all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I want this, and it was such a liberating, wonderful experience to just felt that I belong, this is for me. I can do this, I slave all day. And I do what I can to make sure that everyone else has a good time and are comfortable. So damn sure I'm gonna have pleasure every way or any way I can find it, So that's what came up for me, that I'm so thrilled and grateful that I've ended that chapter in my life, and I can now just bang my hand and say, damn girl, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my life, that's for sure. Bring the wine. So yeah.
I love that, Dorrit. And I love how you brought up the topic of shame. I know for myself, your story resonated with me so much, as I was led to believe that I was to care for others and often put myself last, if at all. I suffered in silence for many years. I too held that belief that I didn't deserve, that I wasn't enough. And like you, Dorrit, after going through a personal transformation, I am so grateful. I am so grateful to my mind, first of all, to be able to replace those old stories. Luckily, our brains, we can train our brains. I'm so thankful for that. And I'm so thankful for this community of women that reminds me of my worth, that I can lean on for support and not feel shame for being my authentic self. And I really feel that the more we can support others, and specifically women, and have groups like this, then the more that shame is going to go away. And we are going to be able to replace that with more positive, empowering language. Thank you for sharing, Dorrit.